figure out where to put this. I left everybody in the dinner, and I told them I had to come out to the parking lot so that I could do this with you. So I feel kind of silly here. Okay, how's that? Is that all right?
Oh, that's good.
How funny is this? Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, really good.
Okay, well that sounds good. And this is the funniest thing. I've never left a dinner so that I could come hang out with people.
Well, I feel honored.
Oh, there you go. Let's see. Okay, so how do I get all the participants here so I can see everybody?
The top right should be speaker view and
Grid.
gallery view.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I know, Mommy.
No, I don't want to do that. Okay. I don't want to raise my hand. I don't understand why I'm seeing Steve all the time. I mean, not that that's a bad thing, but there we go. Okay. So
That's have you met Gigi?
no, I haven't. I see blonde lady down there.
That's Gigi.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
There you go. You can see that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, Gigi, I'm Janelle, and God, this is so exciting. I really like this. So let me get my, this is a good thing that I studied this, because I'm not going to be able to read these notes after a little bit. Okay. All right. Now, you're going to have to take a screenshot of this. Tell me when you can see it.
You can only see half of it.
Well, I'll bring up the other half.
Move it to your left, Janelle. There you go.
Okay, I gotta get a screen.
All I see is Steve now.
Popular today, eh?
Okay. I was trying to figure out how I would send this to you, and I couldn't send it over Messenger, so I didn't know how to exactly get that to you.
Can you put it up there?
But,
I didn't get it.
Okay. Michelle, tell me where.
Well, you know what? We're recording this, so that's fine.
Okay, Michelle, tell me where.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good. And just so you know, we muted everybody else so that we can hear Janelle.
Okay.
So if you guys want to talk, just unmute yourself.
Okay, so as long as I've got that, then I can go ahead and get started. So what I was showing you was a customer value optimization, and that has a really high sounding name. Are you having dinner, Gigi, or is it breakfast? Say one for dinner.
Dinner.
Okay. Okay, you carry on. You carry on. All right. So this customer value optimization, when you go through a lot of your traffic and conversion training, you're going to get things that sound like this. And so I was trying to break this down and to figure out how best to describe this whole process that they give us for marketing. And what I came up with, the best example I came up with is for people that have either been dating or they're married, to look at marketing like this. When you first go out and you're looking for a date, if you don't drink, you don't go looking for a date in a bar. If you're really wanting to marry a stripper, you probably want to go to a strip club or something like that. If you're looking for somebody, okay, I got your attention now. I see everybody's laughing there. So if you're looking for somebody that has particular values, you may find them in church, you may find them at a social club, you may find somebody there, but you know who you're looking for and you know where you're supposed to be. So it's the same with your marketing. Where is your customer going to hang out? And the videos that we do every day or the blogs that we put up every day, are they just written like a shotgun approach? or are they written as if you're talking to that person? If you have your ideal customer in mind, let's say that there's an image, maybe it's your parents, or maybe it's your kids, or maybe it's your best friend down the street. When you put up your marketing and you start thinking about how to put your emails together, do you actually write your emails as if it's being written to that person, your best friend, your mom, your dad, your kids? Do you actually write your emails to them, or do you just take the swipe mails and write exactly the same thing to everybody? The next thing is, in the courtship, what did you do to win your spouse? Now, Mark and I had a nice conversation about wearing a particular kind of suit to the hangout tonight. And Mark was saying that if he wore a particular kind of suit, that Michelle would find that very attractive. So how often do you wear that suit? You know, maybe that's the thing. So when you write your emails, are you courting your target market, or are you just sending out emails to all of Facebook, all of YouTube, all of Pinterest, all of Twitter? Are you actually targeting a market, a specific customer there? And then after you met up with your spouse or your date, whoever you had a long-term relationship with, you went into the after the courtship part of it kind of settled down, you went into the care and feeding of your relationship. And so what was special during that time? What did you do that was special, that attracted that person to you? And how can you make your emails today really attract that particular person? Not all the other people that are out there, but how can you attract that one person that you're really trying to meet, or 100 of those particular kinds of people? Think about what you did at the beginning of your relationship. How did you nurture your relationship with your family, your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it happened to be? How did you nurture that relationship? Then it goes along for a while, and you finally decide the time is right to pop the question and to make the proposal. Now, did you guys get down on one knee? Did you go and ask your now wife's parents for her hand? Or did some of the ladies out here, did you ask the guy to marry you? How was it that you actually got around to making that proposal? And that's the kind of feeling that we want to get to in our marketing. We want to make sure that we have the kind of relationship where we know our customer is going to say yes. If you haven't gotten to the point where you're sure they're going to say yes, you're back in the care and feeding stage. You're not ready to ask them if they will buy from you. You have to build up that relationship, and your emails have to have that progression, starting out maybe a little more formal, and then slowly you share a little bit about yourself and share a little bit about them. You ask them questions, and slowly but surely they get to the point where you're maybe on a first name basis, and you're actually sharing things back and forth about your business. They know what you're doing during the day. You're a known quantity to them. And that's the time when you feel like you can pop the question to them. And then, of course, after they pop the question and you get married, what comes after that? The consummation of the relationship. Now, I know you guys are all thinking about this, but it shouldn't feel awkward by this time. When they buy something from you, it shouldn't feel awkward. You should be able to go to them and say, how did you like it? If you didn't like it, tell me about it. We have a good relationship. You can tell me anything. Was it good for you? Was it good for me? Then you have to be able to have that conversation. But once you consummate that relationship, once they buy from you, then you can go back and follow up very naturally and say, how about next week at the same time? Just like you would in a regular relationship or a very special relationship, that's the same thing that you can do with your marketing people. So I have some tools for you, and I'm going to put this up so that you can see this. These are some blogs that I read and that have been recommended by several people, that these are good websites to go look at if you want to know more about how to maximize your conversions. So Michelle, just give me directions on this when I hold it up here. Unmute yourself. Is that?
Yeah, just a little, yeah. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, has that caught it all? Do I need to move this a little bit?
Well, if you're going for that last paragraph, it's good.
Okay, that's what I'm looking at. I just read the top part. So the tools that I would recommend that we look at, Conversion XL, and you're going to be reading a guy named Peep Leia, and that's kind of a geeky blog. It's kind of a geeky website, but it talks about optimization statistics and things like that. So if you like that kind of thing, it'll be your cup of tea. Unbounce. Now, Ollie Gardner does the blog at Unbounce, and they talk about optimization, and it's Unbounce just like it sounds. And they do a lot with Unbounce as far as marketing, optimization, and things like that. So if you're looking for why your emails aren't getting opened, they've got a lot of information there for you. The next one is Conversion Scientist. 2 words, Conversion Scientist. And that's Brian Massey. And they do a lot of things with landing pages. So if you're having questions about landing pages, look at Brian Massey at Conversion Scientist. And you can just put these in Google and they'll come up. And the last one that I wanted to share with you was, it's called Occam's Razor, just like the historical thing, Occam's Razor, OCCAM', Occam's Razor. And Avanish Kushik, and he talks about analytics, and his name is A, V like Victor, I, N like Nancy, ASH, Avanish is his first name, and Kushik, KAUSHIK, Avanish Kushik. And he does analytics. So when he looks at things, what's going to convert better, tips and tricks and things like that. So I think that these 4 particular blogs and websites are a wealth of information for us. And the graphic that I had here that I was showing you, this one is from Digital Marketer. And, oh, I had it upside down, so that's not very good. So this one is from Digital Marketer. And the graphic that I have here, this infographic, talks about, at the very top of this, it's talking about choosing a source. Which one of your social platforms are you choosing? And then you're going to actually go on a date with a lead magnet. That's how you have your first date. And then by the time that you get into the courtship, then you're going to be going through the tripwires, the offers, the upsells, the follow-up series, and then you offer a core product sometime during your care and feeding in that courtship stage. And then when you get real comfortable in that, then that's when you get the profit maximizers. And then once they buy the profit maximizer, you can figure that your relationship is pretty well consummated if they pay $3,000 to spend a night with you. So, okay. All right. I don't know whether it was the Italian wine that we had for dinner or whether it just worked out that way in my notes, but yep, those are my notes. So okay, so I'm going to go back into the restaurant and finish up the dinner. If you want to talk about these things, go right ahead, and I'll join you as soon as I can get out of that if you're still here. But anyway, I apologize for this scheduling. My husband's birthday is next week, and these people came for his birthday, so it was kind of a oops, sorry about that. So anyway, thank you guys so much for letting me do this, and I will talk to you a little bit later. Send me an email or send me a message. If anybody needs any of this, let me give you my email. It's JL, and the last name is Hillary, HILLEARY, at Strategy Links. And that's STRATEGY, strategy, LINKS, links.net.
That was awesome, Janelle. Thank you so much. I was wondering where you're going to go with the consummation there. I was getting nervous.
Hey, I told Mark today that he sounded like David Wood. I didn't tell him that I was going to do that as well. So I think we're right in the same vein.
I did tell her what our conversation was. She understands.
Oh, she doesn't know either. Okay,
No,
well,
she knows.
I know.
that's okay. That's good. So, all right.
Thank you
Well,
for taking your time out of your dinner to come do that for us.
I am so sorry that I asked Joe. I said, "You think we can have dinner in an hour and a half?" We hadn't even ordered by an hour, and I said, "Okay, this is not going to go well." So,
Wow.
yeah. So anyway, that's great. So thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you a little bit later.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank
Bye,
you.
Janelle.
Nice meeting you, Gigi.
Thanks.
And wherever Tim went, he
Picking up
went
his kid.
he went dark. Okay.
He's doing
Thanks.
something.
He's picking up his daughter, I think.
Oh, okay. All right. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Leave. Bye.
Oh,
Yep.
later.
Tim left too. That was good.
Yeah, that was good.
That's one of the things we need to work on is our email. Once we get the leads, is what we do with them.
Yeah.
Right. You have to follow up, and yeah, I've been trying to get my head around that too.
Well, we follow up. We send a blog, but I don't think that always works.
No.
It needs to be more than
It's
that.
like, and I have to learn more so I can share more. I mean, I tend to be a teacher sort because but I don't know enough about all this stuff yet.
Yeah.
It's
If you
hard to- what I haven't been able to get, how they say blog about your passion. I'm like, oh, my passion doesn't fit with the people I gleaned from my business here because they're looking for biz off. I'm like, they're not looking to become an artist, which is what I do with my passion. And I'm getting into this. I'm becoming more passionate about the biz off and learning new things. But, I'm like, all right.
The way I see it is the biz op's going to get us started, and then the passion is what we're going to keep going with. Once you get the business going, then you can maybe not change 100 directions, but kind of fit it in a little better.
Yeah, weave it in a bit. I have a technical question. I don't know if you guys would know or not. But whenever I try to post my blog to Facebook, all I get is that Kalatu image. The black one. I noticed some other people have that problem too.
Is it masking?
It won't populate the image from whatever the blog post is, like the video or even the clip art.
You have to make sure that the image is at least 200 by 200.
Okay, well, I get them off Google, so I guess I have to look at that then.
When you do it on Google, though, when you download it and then upload it again to Kalatu, for some reason it compresses it down below 200 by 200.
So Michelle found Pixabay, Pixabay. It's free.
Pixabay.
B as in boy?
Yes.
You have a lot of free images that they'll let you use.
Say that again.
Pixabay as in boy, AY.com. Now, for some reason, when you download those images and then upload it to Kalatu, they don't change size, so they stay good.
Okay.
And they're better quality too, I think.
And they have no
It's a
license
day.
on them, so you don't have to
Right.
worry about all that stuff.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah,
Alright.
I tried to share my blog on an email, and then it said it was private. And I'm like, I didn't set anything private.
Do you have your own domain set up, or do you have the building of
Yeah.
online?
I have it ggle.com.
Huh. I know the building a brand online domain has some problems sometimes, but if you have your own domain, then you should be good.
Well, it's like every time I turn a corner, there's some glitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a while. When we first started out, we bought a bunch of solo ads from somebody that was supposed to be really good. And, you know, but we got over 1,000 leads, and then Get Response shut us down because we got complaints because I guess they weren't good traffic.
Oh.
So yeah, we had to circumvent that and open up a Get Response account under my name. But yeah, there's always stuff that's going to happen. Just going to add to your story later.
Right.
And on your blog, are you setting the image as the featured image and by the Facebook thing? In both places?
I'm not sure. I'll check that out.
Is at the bottom, at the very bottom, it's got the Facebook, how it's going to look on Facebook.
Oh, right.
Put your image there, and it'll show you the preview of it.
I think, yeah, but it doesn't preview anything. And I tried each one of those just to test it. One time I checked something and the banner started showing.
Yeah, we've got that too.
Okay. And
Yes.
then I even downloaded an image from Canva, put it in the little thing, and where it shows the box where it shows how it's going to look. I'm like, finally, and then I posted to Facebook. Not.
Wow.
All I got was text.
Well,
And it's showing up on the bottom there like it was supposed to.
I used to have the problem where my picture would actually be a picture of somebody who commented on my blog.
Oh.
Like if Tim had made a comment, it would have my blog with his picture above it. And I don't know, that didn't make sense to me. But
the only thing that changed that was making sure that the sizes were correct for Facebook, 200 by 200.
Minimum.
All right, I can check that.
Minimum, yeah.
So,
Okay.
but I don't.
Hey,
How do
Gigi.
you know what the video is?
What video?
If you get a video from YouTube
Yeah.
and you get the link and you put it in there through the media, how do you know what size it is?
Okay.
You can, if you use embed code, I can tell you the size. That's all on that video I made that I was going to send Steve.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can send that to you too. I'll just put it on the messenger thing.
Yeah, that's good.
It shows you the different ways you can embed a video, and you can change the dimensions of the video, make it like full size or smaller, or lots of different ways you can do it.
Okay.
Hey Tim, you're muted, man. Tim,
I'm here.
what's the name?
Yes, I'm here.
What's the name of your blog where you do the technical stuff?
What?
That was weird.
I just heard all kinds of racket. I'm sorry. Could you ask that again?
The name of your blog where you do all your technical training.
It's timtechtips.info. But I don't have a whole lot on there. What was the one that you guys were asking about a minute ago about putting a video into the link? I don't have one on that.
I got that, but I know you had some stuff that I took from your, like the RSS feed. That's where I learned about the RSS feed.
Oh yeah.
Your blog. Now, I'll just give it out if they want to check it out and get some.
But you know what? If you guys have other things that you need to ask, we could always do them.
Right.
I had a severe laptop failure this past week, So I'm waiting on a new camera for my desktop, and I'll be doing some more. But you know, we can do some videos on those.
I've done
Like
quite
how
a
to
bit.
put a.
I've done quite a bit of training. Michelle's done some too. So if you guys have specifics, we can help.
Yeah, that way you can look over the shoulder as we actually do it.
Right. That's always helpful.
By the way, Gigi, I wanted to mention something to you. There have been other people who did blogs on that same problem that you're having with the pictures showing up.
Right.
So if you would just go to the Alex's page and maybe just ask, tell them what's happening really briefly and ask if anybody can give you some help. There's something having to do with clearing your cache or something with Facebook. I've never had the problem, but I know other people have, and there's a solution to it out there. And if you just ask in our group's Facebook page, I'm sure you can get an answer there.
So also, if you guys join the Kalatu Facebook group, they give you a lot of tips. And in fact, what's her name? Michelle just put, not this Michelle, the redheaded Michelle. Michelle Schaefer just put like 20 videos on there of all about Kalatu, about different ways things are doing. Kalatu Facebook group, yeah.
Yeah. I guess I could ask in there too.
So that'd be the best place to ask.
Yeah.
Because they're always asking questions, and I know John Oakes is in there all the time asking questions, and I know Michelle just put like 20 videos up because she did the 100 video and 72-hour challenge, and that was a bunch of them.
Oh wow.
Get all that free information.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite a path to bite off there.
Yeah. Well, they also give you previews of what's coming out like next week. We got releases coming out next week. So,
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I must not be part of that group.
What'd you say, Tim?
I must not be part of that group because I don't remember seeing any of that.
I'll find the link and send it to you. It's just free to join. It's a closed group, so you just join it, and then they approve it once they check that you're in Empower Network. So they probably check that you have lots of blogs. I was just laughing because every so often, Tim, all I can see is your eyes. There you are.
I know. Yeah, I'm getting out of the car now, so you should be able to see me better.
Well, is there any other questions or anything? Because we only got a couple more minutes left in this room.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
For the free one, you only get 40 minutes.
Oh.
But it's a start.
Yeah.
At least we're doing it.
Nothing specific right yet.
So Mark will send out to the message group the trainings and Tim's blog name and the Facebook Kalatu group.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll be good. I'll check it out and see what I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim. Hey, Mark. As soon as you send that link out, I'm trying to get this blog done tonight.
Which one? The video?
Yeah, for the video.
I'll do that as soon as we're done.
All right. We're gonna send it on.
Huh?
What will you be sending it on?
That Facebook message chat.
Okay, thanks. Got it. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Well, we got our here pretty soon. So.
Yeah, well, we got 4 minutes, but if you guys, what about next week? Are we gonna do some training?
You want to do?
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
Yeah, we'll do some training next week. We'll figure out what we're gonna do. I know Sherry wanted to be on, but I guess something came up.
Yeah.
I was talking to her earlier.
I was wondering how.
Hey, Mark,
time was left?
Are you guys going to? I know you recorded it, but where are you going to make it available if we would like to download a copy of tonight?
I'm going to upload it to YouTube, and I'll send you the link to that later on.
Awesomeness. Thank you.
It's going to take a while to.
That's fine. That's fine.
To upload.
As long as it's done in the next 20 minutes, we don't care. No, I'm just kidding.
No pressure.
Are there better ways to upload rather than just that's it?
So, not that I know of.
Because they're like 2 hours later.
Yeah, my computer's on
Mine-
wireless, so it might take a while.
Mine never takes that long. I do mine from my phone, and it doesn't take but about 15 minutes usually.
Really? Depends on, some days it's faster than I think it depends on YouTube and what kind of mood they're in.
15 minutes.
It might be.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would like, oh, I don't have patience for that.
She doesn't. I'll back her up on that. She doesn't.
Well, the Zoom works better for uploading. It's faster.
Yeah, well, that's what we're on now. So this once it, I can't think of the word that they use. Once it's done doing its thing, I'll get it up there.
Yeah,
I'll
compressor.
I'll send Steve that link right now as soon as I find it.
Send it to everybody.
Well, yeah, I'll send it. This one.
Okay. Well, we'll see you guys on the mastermind in 20 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you a lot.
good. All right, thank you.
Michelle.
Problem.
Thank you so
Have a
much.
good night. Bye-bye.
Wednesday.